Good morning, students. Today we will discuss another type of population interaction, that is competition. This is competition. What is competition? It is a rivalry. It is a rivalry between two or more organisms for obtaining the same resources or similar resources. What is competition? It is a rivalry. It is a rivalry between two or more organisms for obtaining the similar resources. For obtaining the similar resources, that is called competition. In competition, so both species get harmful. So both species A and species B, so both are harmful. So both are assigned as minus. And this competition usually it is of two types: intraspecific competition and interspecific competition. Intraspecific and interspecific competition. Intraspecific competition, a competition between organisms of same species is called intraspecific competition. The competition between two or more organisms of same species is known as intraspecific competition. Next, interspecific competition, a competition between organisms of different species. A competition between organisms of different species is known as interspecific competition. When Darwin spoke of struggle for existence and survival for the fittest in the nature, and Darwin was convinced that intraspecific competition means a competition between closely related species, each limiting the population. That means it cause a permanent elimination of other competitively inferior species. And he believed that interspecific competition, it is a potent rule for organic evolution. It means Darwin believed that interspecific competition helps in organic evolution, and intraspecific competition it limits the species of organisms of other species. But the belief of Darwin, it is not entirely true. Belief of Darwin is not entirely true, because there are two conditions, and these two conditions say that this intraspecific competition, it is the not only source of the permanent elimination of species. And the first reason is that the totally unrelated species, according to Darwin, competition between closely related species, it would cause the permanent elimination. But sometimes totally unrelated species could compete for the same resources. For example, shallow South American lakes visiting by flamingos and their resident fishes. Shallow South American lakes usually visiting by flamingos, and the residents of shallow South American lakes, they are usually fishes. And these two are totally unrelated species, but these two unrelated species could compete for the same resources, that is the commonly zooplanktons present in the lake. Flamingos and fishes, both are totally unrelated, but both are depends on zooplanktons. The resources is similar, but they are totally unrelated species. And usually the competition between unrelated species is called interspecific competition. Interspecific competition also causes the elimination. This is the one thing. And the second thing is, resources need not be limiting for competition to occur. In interference competition or in interspecific competition, the eating efficiency of one species might be reduced due to interference or inhibitory of other species even if resources are unlimited. If resources are unlimited, then eating efficiency of one species might be reduced due to presence of other species. And it is easily demonstrated. So that is the reason the competition is best defined as the fitness of the species. The fitness of the species, it is significantly lower in the presence of other species. The fitness of the species usually it is designated as R. What is R? It is the intrinsic growth rate. Intrinsic growth rate of any organisms. And it is easily demonstrated in the laboratory experiments. And some experimental ecologists and Gauss. And Gauss is also one of the experimental ecologists. Gauss and some other experimental ecologists did this. When resources are limited, then competitively superior species eventually eliminate the competitively inferior species. But the evidences are not clear. But there are some evidences. The first evidence is Abingdon tortoise in Galapagos Islands. They are totally eliminated. In the decades of time when goats were introduced. Generally Abingdon tortoise are the residents of Galapagos Islands. When goats were introduced in Galapagos Islands, and goats usually they feed on the Abingdon tortoise, and they are totally or completely eliminated from the nature due to high eating efficiency of goats. And the second evidence is that competitive release. That is competitive release. What is competitive release? Some species are restricted to very small geographical area due to presence of competitively superior species. The habitat of some species restricted in a small geographical area due to presence of competitively superior species is called competitive release. And these competitively inferior species, they are dramatically expand when competitively superior species are gradually or eventually removed. And that process is known as competitive release. When two species, competitively superior and competitively inferior species, present in a particular smaller geographical area, and obviously competitively superior species dominates over competitively inferior species. In that particular area, if you removed competitively superior species eventually, then competitively inferior species dramatically expand their geographical area, and that phenomenon and that process is known as competitive release. And it was done by Cornell's elegant field experiments. For example, in a rocky sea coast of Scotland, there is a larger and competitively superior barnacle, that is Belanus. So Belanus is larger and competitively superior species, and easily he dominates a smaller and competitively inferior barnacle, that is Cathamalus. This is smaller and competitively inferior barnacle, and this is larger and competitively superior barnacle. And this Belanus is dominate over intertidal areas, and this competitively superior species eventually eliminate the competitively inferior species. And usually, generally, plants and herbivores would face the competition problem than carnivores. Carnivores are usually they are competitively superior, but plants and herbivores are usually competitively inferior species. And one more principle, that is Gauss competitive exclusion principle. This is very important for 1, 2 or 3 marks. And usually this principle states that when two closely related species compete for the same resources, they cannot coexist indefinitely, and competitively inferior species would eliminate soon, because resources are limited. And it may be the Gauss competitive exclusion principle, it may be right if the resources are limited. But recent studies, they do not support such type of generalizations and competition. If the two closely related species compete for the same resources, they choose coexistence rather than exclusion. Because here you must understand there is interspecific competition. The competition between two related species means that is intraspecific. But in nature there is also another choice, that is called interspecific competition. If two closely related species compete for the same resources, they usually promote the coexist rather than exclusion, because they leave the competition by choosing, or they develop the different habit timings or foraging habitats. And it was proved by MacArthur. And he grown 5 closely related warblers. And these 5 closely related warblers, they are usually grown plants, and they usually avoid the competition by choosing, and they promote coexistence rather than exclusion. So it is the another interspecific interaction or another population interaction.